Welcome to the show. I'm your presenter, and in this video, we'll be breaking down Reacher. Season 2's finale has been dropped, so I thought I'd look ahead to see what might happen next. Throughout this video, we will discuss the storylines that could be adapted as well as provide all of the information that we currently know. There may be spoilers here, so if you don't want to know, hit the road, Jack. Reacher, and don't come back. We also have our finale recap on the channel right now, so go there if you need to catch up. With that out of the way, thank you for clicking this. Now let's dive into Reacher Season 3. Okay, so Reacher concludes with him leaving on a bus after reuniting with the crew he abandoned years ago. We're not sure where he'll go next, but Season 3 has already begun production. Richson has verified that they are currently working on putting it together. Amazon will most likely want to release it as soon as possible. Shooting began in December, and production generally lasts 3 months. Reacher isn't a VFX-heavy show, and they also prefer to shoot on location. You see, every time you shoot against a green screen, it becomes a VFX shot and must be delivered to VFX businesses. However, because Reacher primarily shoots on site, a significant amount of time can be saved. Previous seasons have lasted 3 months, so this will most likely be completed around the spring. That is, of course, provided everything goes as planned. Who knows, they might have increased the budget and inserted additional effects-laden content. I'm not saying it has no influence, mate, or dismissing it, but you get the point. In any case, Reacher has been a huge success for Amazon, and I believe they'd want to get it out as soon as possible. As a result, I estimate an early 2025 release, possibly in January. Now, it's tough to forecast where we'll go plot-wise, because the series has been so inconsistent. Bad Luck and Trouble was actually the 11th novel. In interviews, Richson stated that Season 3 was his favorite story, so I dug through the interviews to figure out what that was. I went into greater detail about this in our previous video, so check it out if you want to learn more. Oh, right, you want to know the name. Well, it's Die Trying, Dude, which is also the second album. Again, the finish is revealed if you want to know the story. However, that has not been verified, so I thought I'd look into other possible releases. Now, there isn't much to go on with the previous footage, but we do know it was filmed in Canada. However, many shows end up shooting abroad because it is less expensive than filming in the United States. However, the shooting occurred in December, so the weather may have an impact on what is going on. Comicbook.com was good enough to compile a list of clues dropped in the finale that could point to where things are going. The first of these was Tripwire, one of the series' most popular books. It shows Reacher living in a town rather than simply traveling on the road. That town is named Key West, which we'll return to. I believe that would be a fantastic place to start and offer a stark contrast to what has come before. Working as a bouncer by night, someone shows in hoping to reunite with him, and we may see a returning character in the series. According to comicbook.com, Reacher eventually helps Milena, who worked at the bar earlier in the season. In the end, we see her in a sparkling new car, joking about sending them postcards. As she departs, she exclaims Key West or bust, which would lead her back to Reacher. It also has a big villain in Hook, who I believe could be cast as someone big and memorable. There are many interesting directions they could take things, and it is one of those that would be simple to turn into a show. The unexpected twist of having him actually live somewhere might be a wonderful way to go, and it could explain why he never stays for long. Richson conducted a second interview with the site, discussing what Season 3 might involve. He said, and we get to appreciate Reacher in a new universe. It may not have anything to do with his family or his past, he's simply living that experience out, and that's the approach we've taken, and it appears to be working well. So there are indications that they are trying something new, which could lead to a season that we haven't seen before. I know that Season 2 received a lot of criticism for being more of the same as Season 1. Well, I enjoyed it, mate, so shut your bloody mouth. But perhaps they noticed it early and decided they couldn't do it for 3 of them. Milena going out there might set up tripwire occurrences, and it could be someone they save for later. Tripwire being such a large book makes sense, and it's something I'd want to see them explore. The site has also pulled up 61 hours, which begin with Reacher riding on the bus. Crashing in a snowstorm in South Dakota, it discovers a killer on the loose, which Reacher must follow down. Canada in the winter may really help bring this to life, and if they were filming there, it makes a lot of sense. The snow and bus are vital to the plot, and they would create an environment unlike anything we've seen before. Snow can be a great place to keep stuff, and it adds to the paranoia about what's going on. The Thing, of course, made excellent use of it, and True Detective has recently followed suit. The bus is also an excellent option because it will pick up right where we left off. Going back to that old guy at the end of season 2, and, oh my god, everything is starting to make sense now. I think the bus part is reminiscent of Reacher, because Reacher is often on the bus. It doesn't signify anything to start there, and it's more of wiping the slate clean.